Hi, I'm Tim from Rocks Property Restoration. If you've found me on social media or through advertising or just word of mouth, please get in touch with us. We want to help you with your project. Here, I'm going to run through the process from the supply of the product through the installation to the final walkthrough. So once you've chosen a product, you'll be given a form to fill out via email. Once you've filled that form out with your floor plan, pictures of each of the rooms, the product details, as much information about what you're wanting to get done, that will be fed through to us on our system, and we'll be able to give you a very accurate estimate of how much that will cost you. Once you've gone through all of that, we'll be able to come out to site and have a look if necessary. In most cases, we don't need to come out to site. Unless there's something unusual on your subfloor or that you want us to have a look at, then most definitely we can do that. When you get the estimate from your final invoice, be very similar, unless we're changing the square meterage to a little bit less or a little bit more. So when you receive your estimate, you'll notice that every item is in a different line. So you can see exactly where the money's going and how much each individual item costs. If there's anything on the estimate that is not necessary or that you want to take upon yourself, for example, removing the waste or uplifting carpet or existing floor coverings, when we come to the final invoice, you'll see that it's all itemized and they won't be there. When it comes to the different types of products and knowing which one's right for your environment, you can install most flooring in most areas. It'll all depend on how we prep the floor, whether we need to put a layer of ply down or it can go over your existing subfloor, but we will run through that during the estimate stage. Prior to us arriving, the product needs to be on site. If it's engineered timber, we need it there at least minimum 48 hours before we arrive in the room that we're installing it. If it's solid oak, we need to have at least 2 weeks before we arrive. You need to have, if required, beading and thresholds for the doorways where we're not going into. When we're talking about furniture, we can move big items, but things like pot plants and your breakables that sit on side tables, pictures on the walls, glassware, all that needs to be removed. We don't want to be touching. If all that can be cleared and just left with your big couches and your dressers that are empty, any drawers, please take them out. If we're doing bedrooms, all the bedding needs to come off. Keep in mind, it is going to be dusty. We do have dust extractors and we try to make it as clean as possible. So we're about to arrive on the job. It's 8 a.m. in the morning. That's generally when we want to start work. We'll work through to about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We will be making quite a significant amount of noise. So if you do have any pets, they are welcome to be there as long as they're in a safe space. You, of course, can be on site as well. We'll be there every day until the job is complete. So once the job is complete, we'll do a final walkthrough where we go through all the different areas. If there are any areas that we've missed in terms of snagging or something like that, this is when we'll cover that. We do take the utmost care in your property. If there's anything that we've damaged, we'll discuss that and see what we can do in terms of reimbursement or fixing. In terms of maintenance, we'll run through this with you. It will depend on what product that you've put down, whether it's vinyl plank, laminate or engineered timber, of what's suitable to be cleaning the product. At Rocks Property, we offer an installation guarantee. So if there are any questions about certain areas of the floor that you're concerned about, please get in touch and we'll be around as soon as we can to have a look and chat over the area in concern. So that's the whole process from beginning to end. If you have any questions, please get in touch and we'll help you through it.